171. He is tired now, he stayed up late watching TV. A. So, B. Because, C. But, D. And.
Answer, B. Because. He is tired now because he stayed up late watching TV.
Giờ anh ấy mệt vì thức khuya xem TV.
172. B. He is looking at you. A. Care, B. Careful, C. Carefully, D. Carelessly.
Answer, B. Careful. Be careful, he is looking at you.
Hãy cẩn thận, hắn ta đang nhìn bạn.
173. I suggest, to the movies. A. Go, B. To go, C. Going, D. Went.
Answer, C. Going. I suggest going to the movies.
Tôi đề nghị đi xem phim.
174. Remember to turn the lights before going to bed. A. Of, B. Off, C. On, D. Up.
Answer, B. Off. Remember to turn off the lights before going to bed.
Nhớ tắt đèn trước khi đi ngủ.
175. People, take physical exercise can live longer. A. Who, B. Whom, C. Which, D. When.
Answer, A. Who. People who take physical exercise can live longer.
Những người tập thể dục thể thao có thể sống lâu hơn.
176. We must, this work on time. A. Finish, B. To finish, C. Finishing, D. To have finished.
Answer, A. Finish. We must finish this work on time.
Chúng ta phải hoàn thành công việc này đúng hạn.
177. The children laughed when they were watching a comic. A. Happiness, B. Happy, C. Happily, D. Unhappy.
Answer, C. Happily. The children laughed happily when they were watching a comic.
Những đứa trẻ cười vui vẻ khi chúng xem truyện tranh.
178. There is too much traffic. The air is polluted. A. However, B. Since, C. Therefore, D. But.
Answer, C, therefore. There is too much traffic. Therefore the air is polluted.
Có quá nhiều phương tiện giao thông. Do đó không khí bị ô nhiễm.
179. She goes to the library 3 times a week. She reads books there. A. Never. B. Often. C. Rarely. D. Once.
Answer, B, often. She goes to the library 3 times a week. She often reads books there.
Cô ấy đến thư viện 3 lần một tuần, cô ấy thường đọc sách ở đó.
180. The telephone was. By Alexander Bell. A. Invent. B. Invented. C. To invent. D. Inventing.
Answer, B, invented. The telephone was invented by Alexander Bell.
Điện thoại được phát minh bởi Alexander Bell.
181. I want my English. A. To improve. B. Improving. C. Improved. D. Improve.
Answer, A, to improve. I want to improve my English.
Tôi muốn cải thiện tiếng Anh của tôi.
182. My grandparents have lived there, 1975. A. In. B. On. C. Since. D. For.
Answer, C, since. My grandparents have lived there since 1975.
Ông bà tôi đã sống ở đó từ năm 1975.
183. My speaks English, than you. A. More fluent. B. More fluently. C. More fast. D. More faster.
Answer, B, more fluently. My speaks English more fluently than you.
Mai nói tiếng Anh trôi chảy hơn bạn.
184. Mr. Ton suggested that we, tonight, A. Worked late. B. Working late. C. Should work late. D. Would work late.
Answer, C, should work late. Mr. Tan suggested that we should work late tonight.
Ông Thanh đề nghị tối nay chúng ta nên làm việc muộn.
185. She is the most intelligent woman I've ever met. A. Whom. B. Who. C. Whose. D. That.
Answer, D, that. She is the most intelligent woman that I've ever met.
Cô ấy là người phụ nữ thông minh nhất mà tôi từng gặp.
186. I recently went back to Paris. I was born nearly 40 years ago. A. Which, B. Where, C. That, D. When.
Answer, B. Where. I recently went back to Paris, where I was born nearly 40 years ago.
Tôi vừa trở lại Paris, nơi tôi sinh ra cách đây gần 40 năm.
187. Mr. Jones is very rich. He work hard for a living. A. Mustn't, B. Shouldn't, C. Can't, D. Doesn't have to.
Answer, D. Doesn't have to. Mr. Jones is very rich. He doesn't have to work hard for a living.
Ông Jones rất giàu, ông ấy không cần phải làm việc chăm chỉ để kiếm sống.
188. I have a pen pal in Singapore. We each other at least once a month. A. Comprise, B. Divide, C. Consist of, D. Correspond with.
Answer, D. Correspond with. I have a pen pal in Singapore. We correspond with each other at least once a month.
Tôi có một người bạn thân ở Singapore. Chúng tôi trao đổi thư từ với nhau ít nhất mỗi tháng một lần.
189. I usually jeans and a t-shirt on the weekend. A. Wear, B. Get, C. Take, D. Put off.
Answer, A. Wear. I usually wear jeans and a t-shirt on the weekend.
Tôi thường mặc quần jean và áo phông vào cuối tuần.
190. You needn't do that when the maid is here. A. Do you, B. Need you, C. Is she, D. Isn't she.
Answer, B. Need you. You needn't do that when the maid is here, need you?
Bạn không cần làm điều đó khi người giúp việc ở đây, phải không?
Thanks for watching.